Hi everybody, it's Cheryl from Cheryl's Creations. I have been so lazy at getting videos up in the last couple weeks, and I apologize. And I hit my summer break from teaching, and it's like my whole I just it's like so I'm gonna try and do better. So welcome back. To my channel. I just pretty much like to show the things that I'm making, and I sell a lot of my stuff. I have started uh, a shop. It is on Facebook. It is a group page. It is public, so I will put that in the description. And I'm still in the process of loading things, getting stuff settled, but there are some things in there that you can check out. So today I have a couple of things that I have, well, one's finished, one's almost finished. And so I thought I'd show you those. The first stack, I have a vendor market tomorrow, and one of the things, this is a stack of hanging dish towels, and I know that in some areas they're just obsolete. They don't use, some people don't even know what they are or how to use them. But in my area, they're still pretty popular. Now, I don't sell a ton of them, but there's just this little trickle. And so I did up a bunch, and this bunch will probably last me all summer. And I sell them. Okay, now I'm going to tell you what I sell them for. But again, like everyone in all the different places, this is what I can sell them for in my area. Okay, other people in other areas will sell them for more or whatever. Okay, and the other thing is, when I pick up my supplies, I always make sure that I am getting the towels on sale. So I get most of mine at like Hobby Lobby. And so it's like $7.99 a towel, but I don't pick them up until they're like 50% off. And so that makes them, they're either $6.99, $7.99, whatever. So that cuts it in half. I can cut the towel in half and get 2 towels out of it. So we're talking $1.50 to maybe $2 of towel cost. Then my yarn cost. So, and which is very minimal. So I usually have anywhere from $2 to $2.50 in the making of the towel, and I sell them for $6 each. Sometimes I will do them 2 for $10. So let's take a look at what I have. This is a Hobby Lobby towel, and it has, my buttons are straight, believe it. It has a white top to it. This is a real popular one. This is also a Hobby Lobby towel, watermelon. This one has a variegated pink on it. This one is also a Hobby Lobby towel. It has the green pickup truck with some flowers, and I did the dark flower color. Here's another watermelon. This one has a green top to it, so it gives it a little bit different look. Again, this is a Hobby Lobby towel. This one is some sunflowers, and it has a dark green top. What's this one? Ah, I love this one. This one is a pink flamingo. And it has a pink variegated top. Again, I believe this one is still Hobby Lobby. Kind of some little rainbow bright colors with a lime green top. This is the same pattern as before, Hobby Lobby. This one I put a yellow top on. So you can kind of, it changes how they look when you change the top color. This one is a different sunflower pattern. It also has a I don't know, is that's not a blue jay, is it? It's got a bird on it, okay? I'm not well versed in birds. But I did put the lime green top on this one. Kind of pulls out the green of the stems and the leaves. This is another of the sunflower pattern, but I put a brown top on this one. More watermelon. And this one's more of a solid pink, where the other one was kind of a little variegated. This one is also a Hobby Lobby pattern. Talks about camping and campfire and s'mores. So sometimes people, when they go camping, they'll attach their towel to a rail or whatever so it doesn't get lost and knocked off in the dirt. So I have that. Another watermelon in green. So these are Hobby Lobby also. This one is Patriotic, Hooray for the USA. And this is in a variegated blue. This came in a set with the other one. This is just some red, white, and blue, and I put a red top on this one. This is that truck from before. It has more of a greenish top to it. And this is cotton that I hand dyed last summer. I haven't gotten any of my other cottons dyed yet this summer, but this is one of my hand dyed cottons. Another red, white, and blue with a blue top, or the blue variegated top. Almost done here. I have the cow with a brown top. Here's another campfire s'mores, but instead of the light tan, I used a dark brown. Okay. Another rainbow with some lime green. This one came out my favorite. I was digging through. I have this big box of buttons that I was given. And I'm always amazed at what's in it. Every time I shuffle through, I find things and it's like, oh, I didn't know this was in there. But, you know, a big box of buttons has things hidden, right? So I was shuffling through, and this is the pig towel that you can get at Hobby Lobby. Well, I did it with the tan colored top. But in my box, I found a pig button. And it is so cute. You know, when you flip it around and button it up, you'll see the pig head. So I thought that was just absolutely, I had to use it when I found it. I have no idea if there's any more in there, but it was fabulous. So that is my stack. Those are all summer and summery type. I do have a stack of towels that I haven't started yet that are more for fall and winter. So I'll be getting those ready later. After my show this weekend, I am going to do a video about how I do my towel toppers. Some people, you know, struggle getting those holes through the towel. I have figured out a real slick way to do that. Some people won't use the more woven, like the pig. This is not necessarily, well, nope, that's not a good example. So some towels are the traditional terry cloth kitchen towel, okay? And then some towels are more of a woven cloth without some of the terry cloth on the back. And some people shy away from those, but I have a trick. So look at the beginning of, or maybe towards the middle of next week, and I will have a tutorial on how I do my towel toppers. So look for that. The other thing that I almost have finished is there's a quilt behind me I'm going to show you. This gal brought me her t-shirts. I think I got them in December. And I've just been struggling with this. And I got to tell you the story. So I just have to get this out, okay? I've had the t-shirts. She's been very patient. And so I got it all together. A couple of days ago, I went to the garage to do the top quilting. And let me tell you, every 6 inches, my thread broke. And it broke, and it broke. And I cussed, and I wanted to kick it, and I got frustrated. And so I ripped all the thread out that I had done, and I came back in the house, and I pouted. So I went back out. Let's see, what is today? I went back out Wednesday, day before yesterday. And I got out there and I thought, okay, I got to try. And so I pulled out this scrap. I did some stuff with it. And lo and behold, every 6 inches, it would break. So I called my dad. My dad's a real mechanical guy. And he had done some basic tune-up stuff with one of the quilt shops for a couple months. And so I said, can you come over here and look at this? Because I'm going to throw it in the garbage can if you don't. So he wanders his way over and walks into my garage. And I show him what it's doing. And he pulls his phone out of his pocket. And he pulls up YouTube. And he gets a video on why does my thread keep breaking. I thought, duh, Sheryl. And I had my book out. I looked at my book. I looked at all the things in the problem. I adjusted my tension. I did all of that stuff. So he pulls out this video, and the guy says on the video, there's 5 things that we're going to check. And he says, most generally, people don't have to go any farther than the first one. I thought, yeah, right. We're going to go all the way through this video. And it's going to cost me $250 to have the maintenance guy from the quilt shop come look at it, right? So he turns the video on, and the guy says, the first thing we're going to check is the needle and the needle positioning. And on long arm needles are different than the standard needle you put in a domestic machine. And so there's a front side and a back side. And he says, you need to look at your needle and make sure this line is running down the front side. I said, oh yeah, I just changed my needle. I'm good. I know it. And I got down there and I looked and I pulled my needle out and it's like, And so I compared it, made sure I had the line, put it back in, tightened it up, started it up. Perfect. I spent 2 months being flustered with my machine because I had my needle in backwards. How simple was that? My dad looked at me, he grinned, he put his phone in his pocket, and he left the garage. And I chuckled the whole time. And it took me no time at all. The only time my machine stopped was when I ran out of bobbin thread, and off I would go again. Yay. So sometimes it shows you that the simplest things, I'm going to grab the quilt here. The simplest things can throw people for a loop. So this is a t-shirt quilt with all Harley Davidson t-shirts. And this gal has a ton of them. And this is a small queen size quilt. But it shows all the t-shirts that she has. Well, actually, no, because I have a box of leftover stuff. She brought me some of the like stretchy tank top material, and I don't work in that. But here is, I did just a basic meander pattern. So that's the, I can, and I do this freehand. So I do have a couple other patterns that I will do freehand. But when I get I have to do the edge. This is the only thing I have to do. And so probably right after my show, my market, I will finish this out and get it back to her, because I have a stack of others. So so that's another thing I got that far for this week. So so yeah, that's what I have. And I do have another video I'm going to make, so I'm actually behind on videos, but I want to thank you for stopping in and seeing what I've been up to and listening to my story about pulling my hair out. I do have some left. I should have picked out all the gray ones, right? So yeah, that's what I've been up to in the last week or week and a half. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do so. Keep coming back, checking out what I'm up to. I love sharing crochet projects and different things with everybody, because you would be amazed at how much I have learned from other yarn YouTubers. I thought I was really knowledgeable because, I've been doing this almost 50 years. I'm a couple years shy of, being crocheting for 50 years. And, when I started watching others, I'm like, oh, I really don't know a lot. So I have been learning a lot of stuff, and I hope that at times there are things that you pick up and learn out of some of my things. And so anyway, I hope you have a great day, and keep crocheting, and I will see you the next time. See ya.